Look at this here.
Hey.
Look at this here.
Hey.
This joint podcast, baby.
Yes.
We here.
Yes.
Hey, where my soda?
We're back.
Where my soda?
Drink that soda, man.
LosThaDarkGable.
Mm-hmm.
Level 40.
Ooh,
Stizzy.
hey.
I mean, where we at? We're in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, episode 49.
49.
Episode 49.
This joint podcast,
We
baby.
are in the his house.
Now, guess who's back? Still smelling crack in my clothes.
He still ain't washed his clothes.
Toes.
He still ain't washed them clothes.
I ain't watching shit.
I may have to listen to that song one day.
Yo, that song
Because I
is
know
like,
I know what y'all talking about, but I don't know. His rhythm ain't on it.
Ain't that? You keep the same
let me tell you
clothes on.
something. My rhythm is always on. My rhythm is always on point. What's wrong with you? Don't disrespect me like that, Stizzy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, let me close this window out right here. Let me close this window. Oh, man, so let's get this thing here popping, man. Stizzy, how was your day?
Man, my day was awesome, amazing, and great.
Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Okay, I like that. What's up, 40?
40.
What's your day, 40? The big 4-0?
Come on now.
Damn the day. The weekend was great.
The weekend was great?
Yeah.
What you do? You did them things?
It was Resurrection Sunday.
Come on, hallelujah.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Okay, I figured deal you.
Oh, you know what I mean? So, we did a little cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't do no cooking. I prepped.
All right.
I did a whole lot of chopping up onions and
Yeah.
potatoes
You ain't
and yams.
You ain't do the collard greens with the dirty water.
I did all we did all the work. No dirty water.
You ain't do the collard greens with dirty water.
No. Listen, there's 3 people in my house,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and she cooked turkey, a ham,
Oh,
a roast beef.
look at
Wait a
that.
minute, hold.
Y'all got leftovers? I'm on my way over there.
Yeah, come on,
It's only
You
Tuesday.
gonna call the show? God bless good night.
It's only
God bless,
Tuesday.
good
It's still
night.
good.
So, mac and cheese, yams, collard greens,
It wasn't.
seafood salad, potato salad, pie.
I'm on my way.
Hold on. It wasn't.
What
It
you say?
wasn't
Who's
like
eating all of this?
Yeah, who's coming over? She's like, nobody. It's for the house.
Yo, you got leftovers for days.
Oh yeah, I got a whole week's worth, baby. And when she's done, guess what she said? I'm not cooking for the rest of the week.
Yo, man. Listen, you know how my week was?
How was your weekend, man?
Oh man, I had to get my wisdom tooth pulled. Wow. Then I had to get another tooth pulled that was next to my wisdom tooth.
Wow.
I got this big ass hole in my mouth.
Poor baby.
Wow. I know. I got to get the old implant.
I'm getting one.
You get? Yeah, I got to get the old implant. Listen, if it's at the top of my mouth, so when I eat, I got to eat on one side of the mouth.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll slide over to the other side, right up in the hole. Then an hour later, some food will fall out that motherfucker.
Thank bro.
What the fuck is this? is that a potato? Oh man, listen. Feel my pain, America. Feel my pain.
I'm
boy.
not responding to any of the foolery up here today.
Respond.
Ill.
He know.
People, please comment. Leave something right now to help. Let me read something that you guys are saying right now. This is bad business right now.
Oh man, I tell you, man. But hey, listen, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm with my family.
Yeah.
So look, man, let's get this thing here popping, man. So what we got on the menu, man? So listen, our main topic of the night, man, is footage that resurfaces about the 1973 report on how the government welfare system is destroying our black families. So that's going to be the main topic of the night. That's going to be the main. So what we'll do, we'll go through our normal reaction videos. And then we'll just fall back on that one. And then guess what, y'all? We got 2 shows for the night. As normal, we got episode 50. You know what I mean?
Episode 50.
So once we done with episode 49, we're going to slide out and then slide right back in. You know what I mean? Ain't that how them guys be sliding in your DMs?
Yep.
You nasty heifer.
You don't know what that is? What she was just singing? Slide some
Some
oil.
oil to me.
What is that?
The Wiz,
The
man.
Wiz,
Come on,
nigga.
bro.
Oh, he
What's wrong
thought
with you?
I was saying.
What's up with you
Oh,
guys?
you slipping a day,
y'all
Los.
niggas, man.
You are
No,
slipping.
man.
The Wiz
You know what it is?
with
It's that
Diana Ross.
medication
First of all,
he
Michael
taking.
Jackson?
first of all, I
It's
was
the-
Lou Ross. Was it Lou Ross?
Lou Ross.
Lou Ross? What?
Lou Ross was the Tin
Tin
Man.
Man. What?
man. Let me tell you something. If it
I
wasn't,
know me, I'm lying.
if it wasn't Roots, I ain't look at it.
Dude, you know I never watched that.
You never watched Roots?
Bro, I'm not watching it. I don't watch
Man,
it.
kill yourself twice over.
What?
No.
Why? Why you want me to watch that?
Because the Roots is part
My
of our
name is
the Roots
Toby.
now is a part of our heritage.
No, it's
you
not.
too Harpo to beat me.
My name
My
is
man.
Toby.
The Roots is part of our heritage
It's
now.
part of yours. It's not part of ours. I don't know nobody back there.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
Man, y'all gotta stop, yo.
My mom used to be speed demon home so we can get home to watch
Dude,
The
I
watch
never
of the
watched.
rest of the
Yeah,
Roots.
boy,
Listen,
remember that?
I never
all
watched.
week.
Yep.
I don't watch those. I don't watch none of those movies.
You need to.
Because it will
Nah.
change his perspective. So
No, it won't.
let him do what he has to
I
do
give you,
to
I give you a
keep
prime
it
example.
norm.
You know what I watch?
What?
I watched Till. I watched Emmett Till. You know how furious I was?
He don't need to watch it.
Oh, then
You see what I'm
no,
saying?
he should watch it.
Nah.
so that
No.
he can really get furious again.
But for what? You can't
I
do anything.
want to see the steam come off the top.
No, I don't want to see that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but what do it do? The easiest way to get over something is to forget about it. Every year we come up with a slave movie. How many times we gonna see getting hit with a whip? But I think, damn. Can I get out into the car one time?
Can I whip you, big boy?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Look, let's get to the first. Oh, Stitch, I got a surprise.
Uh-oh.
So listen, I had swung by 40's gym the other day.
Uh-huh.
You know, and you know what? I'm gonna show you what I see.
Ooh, let me see it.
He's a weirdo, yo. He's a weirdo. Yo.
Oh, man.
That was so cute.
Yo, listen, I love the dog getting his squats on.
Yes, he was not
Properly
playing.
trained. That was good. That was
Yo,
cute.
wasn't it?
But it
wasn't
wasn't at my gym.
That was at your gym, man. Stop
With
lying.
a shot
Stop
I
lying.
let that dog
Damn it.
came with my gym. I don't even want kids, let alone a dog.
Yo, you hold on, man.
What?
Do not discriminate against the canine.
I'm not even that guy.
People,
I can't.
I don't-
You can't say
please
people.
understand that
I'm not even that
was
dude.
not for these gym.
Yeah.
He don't invite children and he don't invite animals.
Listen, I don't even like the fitness side of my gym when they be in there touching
They
their
don't?
toes count. I'm not a fan of that. I care less.
Oh, you just about pumping steel.
I'm just about my athletes. They know it. I come in.
Yo, bro, you are just so gym racist.
It's like that. I don't know how to tell you.
Can we invent a word?
So you don't want us
Can we
over
invent a
there
word like that?
working out or nothing?
I don't even like them touching my equipment.
Yo, you do not want to work out with the average male, female, you know what I'm saying? Who just
Regular
want to get
people.
some calisthenics?
Regular people.
Yeah, regular people.
We call them naps. Non-athletic person.
That's so discriminatory.
Yes, it is.
He bougie.
Yes,
he
it
bougie.
is.
He only for the steel.
I'm only for the
For the
athletes.
men of steel.
If you're a female athlete,
Female
let's go.
still.
If you're an athlete, and they know that. They know that in the gym. Like I don't really entertain them. Like I come in, so I got this big one. I walk past the one I'm seeing there.
So discriminatory.
I got to go in the office and get myself together to come back out. They tell you I don't train no regular people.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, it's the regular people that, you know, those are their preferred customers.
For who?
For you,
No,
the consumer.
No.
You got to take care of the consumer.
no,
They don't want to write you bad Yelps.
no.
They be on that joke. Oh, fuck.
So my manager Dev, he deals with all of them. So they go to him. They don't come to me. I strictly athletes.
Mm.
That's it. That's it. Nah, I don't do all that. It ain't my twist. Like I care less. You're 4,000 pounds, and now you want to get in shape. I can care less.
Mm-hmm.
Have it my way. Keep eating the donuts. Let me see if you can blow.
Oh, that's not
Let me see if you
cool.
can explode.
People, please.
You know what? You 400 pounds.
Forgive him.
You know what? You know what?
Let's see
You know
if
what?
Please
Listen,
forgive him.
we
my
will not say the
people.
name of his gym.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Please forgive
let me
him.
see.
This your
Let me
podcast.
see if
For
you
he know
explode
not
like the
what he
jelly.
do.
Let me see if the jelly gonna come out when you explode. Hey, care less.
Let's talk about self-sabotaging your business.
It
Oh,
won't.
man.
Dev is the man. He's the it factor when it comes to the fitness. See, in the world,
the
problem we have now is people crossing into lanes that they really not good at.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good with saying, how was your day? Did you eat today? You didn't. Well, you have to be considerate of your body. And I don't give a shit.
You want to say it to your woman?
Can we move on to the next topic, please?
Yes.
Okay. That's it.
But that's as far as it goes, because
let's move on to the next
I don't really care about the other women. I only care about one.
Let's move on to the next topic.
No, I need to know this. If he say, how was your day?
No. We already know he don't say it. Don't keep making this man say stuff that he. No.
I can't. I'm not even gonna curse.
No.
Anyway,
you already did though.
Yeah, I know. This show podcast, and we have this. I know. Reaction video number 2.
Number 2.
So number 2, we have a dude who confronts his child's mother after DNA test proves that he wasn't the father of their 11-year-old son.
So he's no longer,
isn't that
the child's mother? It's no longer the child's mother.
No, a dude confronts his child's mother.
Not after I got that test result.
Yeah.
It ain't baby mom no more. It's a lot of cuss words.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years telling me that DJ is my real son. Why you been lying to me?
What have I been lying about?
I got a DNA test done.
A DNA saying what?
Saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test.
You don't need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test gonna say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
Where's the lie?
The lie is you. You are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like, what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something? Like, how could you do this to me?
You know what?
What? You care more about me going through your phone than you lying to me about my son not being mine? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You care more about being humiliated and me finding out that our son is not really my son and that he has a different father. I sure have, because I thought he was my son. Because you've been lying to me this whole time.
What are you talking about? Does it matter?
It does matter. Are you crazy? What do you mean? That absolutely matters. Like, you don't see anything wrong with what you did? You don't see anything wrong with what you did? You've been lying to me. You've been sitting here lying to me for 11. Of course I love him, but I can't. But you guys can't stay. You can't stay here anymore.
Where we gonna go?
I don't know. It's not my problem. 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 You can't stay here. You can't stay here. You can't stay here. I don't know. It's not my problem. I did my job. I did my job. I did my job as a dad. I did my job as a dad. You can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Both y'all can't stay anymore. No, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. Y'all can't stay here anymore. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get y'all house. Y'all gotta go. I can't deal with it. I'm putting y'all out. Yes.
Who's gonna put us
I'm
out?
gonna put you out.
How?
I'm gonna put you out. I will pack your bags myself and put you out of here. I will pack your bags. Y'all can't stay here. You gotta go. You lied to me. You lied to me. You lied to me for 11 years.
And you
For
lied
11 years straight, you lied to me, having me believe that he's my son. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get up out of here. You gotta get up out of here. No, I can't look at you. I can't look at. No, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. No, before I do something crazy, I'm gonna regret.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes, you lied to me. You lied. What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son.
Grimy. That's all I'm saying. Grimy. You know what? And you know what's crazy. You know what's crazy is that if she takes some of the child support, the courts will still make him pay child support because he's been in that child's life
for 11 years.
For 11 years. You know what I mean? Crazy. You know, but see, this been going on for years. Mm-hmm. But now we see it a lot because,
because of social media.
Because of social media. Mm-hmm. And somebody should have told him, I don't know if one of his friends or his parents or, Lord knows his situation. Somebody should have told him, yo, man, listen, bro. Even if you feel in your heart that this child is yours, you got to go get that test. You got to go get that test. And nowadays, they want, you can't even pay child support without getting a test. You know what I mean? So, hey, Lord, go ahead, lead off.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah,
I can't stand broads like that. You know what I'm saying? If you know that's not the goddamn daddy, then don't play like that. But she probably didn't know because she probably was dipping and dabbing anyway.
Yeah, she knew.
You know what I'm saying? That's horrible. That's horrible. That's not cool. And she lucky. All he did was put it on social media. He ain't show her face. He ain't knock her out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a knockout right there.
Damn.
Not that I approve of men and women abusing one another, but she lucky that didn't take place. Like that's heart wrenching. That's heart wrenching. Yeah. Then you got the little boy all tied up in it. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "So what? So what?"
She said, "What you gonna do now?" Damn. Okay, you getting husky like that? Chris,
no humble in that at all.
What do you say, bro? I know you ain't got tears in your eyes over there.
Yo, that's a hard one right there. I'm trying to figure out how I'm responding to this. Because that's a hard one. First of all, she knew. Because he went through her phone and she was bragging to her girlfriend how he think the kid is his. This
I want to ask that. He said he went through her phone.
Her cell phone.
And she was talking to her girlfriends bragging about how
he ain't even
stupid.
A daddy.
He don't even know that he's not the father.
Yep, that's what she said.
So my response is a little bit different from he's a man. Cause I'd have been the nigga and not I'd have went crazy.
Yeah, you'd have been the brother.
Well, you won't call me. I'd have went
gonna clean it up.
I would have threw the stuff out the window. Like for me, I'm petty. Yeah. I wouldn't even said anything. Probably I'd had a whole game plan of just went in the house and start packing her stuff up.
But let me ask you.
I waited till she went out with her girlfriends, thinking everything's
and
sweet.
Changed the locks on the door.
I'd have packed everything up and changed the locks and been done with it.
But let me ask you, brother to brother. You'd have her out with the child.
Yes. I'm hurt. Say what you want to say. And viewers, y'all can feel the way y'all want to feel. I'm hurt. You heard the man.
Yeah. What you think?
Y'all get out before I do something I regret.
That's what he said. Y'all would have to go because it's an emotional feeling.
How you gonna sit in my house? How I'm gonna look at this kid that I've been paying all this money, taking him to this,
all these years,
I built all this emotions, this connection, and now he's not. Get out. It is set better with me if y'all lived in your own place. Cause I can't see y'all. Yeah. Now it's like, I'm missing my son, regardless it is. But to be in my face, y'all gonna die.
Well, now let me ask you this. So, suppose you said, all right, cool. I built up a connection with this child. I'm gonna bring her for custody. Cause I can see she's conniving.
I don't think it would work.
It ain't my child.
You don't think that'd be appropriate?
I don't think it would work.
Because guess what? If she take him to court, a judge gonna be like, yo, you already been in this child life, so you gotta pay.
I'll pay, but y'all will never see me again.
That's a tough one to debate.
And first of all, I can't stand when the judges do that. Like that's so ignorant to the man.
They gotta lock me up.
Like that's not cool because like why are you trying to make me pay for a child that's not even mine? We all found out that this child is not mine. And I think in her case it would be hard for them to say yes, pay because he found out they wasn't in child support. It's hard for them to do that. If she was already in child support, I think it would still stand. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He would still be forced to do it, but for her to take him to court now, that wouldn't stand. I don't believe that would stand.
Nah, I mean, because I've seen other videos where the fathers will come back and say, "Listen, the child ain't mine," and the judge be like, "Oh no, as a matter of fact, I think it is part of the law." If not part of the law, it's just one of the things that they practice, or is listen, the child been in you, or the child been in y'all been in each other's lives, for so long.
It ain't even that. It's the fact that his name was on that birth certificate. So when your name is on that birth certificate as the father, you already took of you're going to provide for this child. So
there you go. Yeah, he hit it right on the number.
But I don't care about none of that because I'm going to jail.
Right on the number. He said
I'm done. It's off. I don't need it. Get out of my life.
But like I said, I'm sure someone probably did. Hey, yo, bro, you still gotta go get a blood test.
No, why would he?
No, because he sounded like he was...
working in child welfare, which we do, we always recommend.
Yeah, but
you get a blood test.
But this is a regular. This is a regular relationship.
Yeah, this is a regular relationship.
You still.
Nah.
If they secure in their relationship,
so
and it's been like this.
Yes.
Me and my fiance, she get pregnant. You want me to go home go
get a blood test?
It ain't gonna work. Bro.
No, that don't even make sense.
No, trust me. Trust me.
You're doing it from a professional side because you see it.
Because I am a professional.
Yes, but I'm not. So I'm not going to do it. Just like he ain't going to do it.
My recommendation is always, go get that blood test.
And they going to look at you like you crazy.
Hey, listen, it may start an argument now, but
now if it's a smut, if it's somebody that I met in the strip club and she said all that, or somebody even I just met, one night stands. Mm-hmm. But this was a whole family.
I would go get a blood test because listen, there have been husbands and wives.
That's because you're a professional. That's your job.
That found. Hey, listen, that kid ain't mine.
That's cool.
And that was my wife. My recommendation: always go get a blood test.
That ain't gonna work in a black family.
No. It don't matter what culture you in.
It do.
No, it don't.
It do.
It don't matter what culture.
Because that'll work over there with the white people, that'll work with the Chinese people, whatever. But in a black home, if we didn't started our house together, we didn't put our money together.
If it starts an argument, that's just an argument. An argument is really nothing but a loud disagreement.
What?
If it starts an argument, then guess what? We gonna disagree, but we gotta get. First of all, I believe that if she say, all right, I'll tell you what. For the sake of us arguing, we gonna get it done. Because I know it's yours. I haven't messed around doing. And then cool. If I got to buy you extra roses or I got to get you a bigger diamond or something like that, then you know what?
All right. So let me. I got to
get it.
For me to even have that thought process, she's not my woman.
You keep wishing on luck and faith.
Ain't no luck or nothing.
That's you. I don't work like that.
If I gotta think about if that's my child,
that makes sense.
I'm not dealing with you.
No. Well, I mean, listen.
I'm not dealing with you.
I am a realist.
I'm a realist too.
And some of the things,
I'm telling you what my heart's
that I have seen over the years in my profession.
Now watch this. Take that away. You never saw that. I promise you won't do that.
If someone told me, yo, man, I think you should go get a blood, you guess what? Well, first of all, hold on. First of all, you can't even put a person on child support without getting a blood test.
Yes, you can if that name was on that birth certificate.
Nah, you can't. Bro.
Well, hey,
I know because I just went through.
There you go. Well,
you can't
she
put
would have
a
to take me
father's
down
name.
there.
Yeah, you cannot put a father's name on the birth certificate without going to child support court, and then they will do the blood test right there in the office.
That's fine, but I'm not gonna have a reason to go down there. I'm not sleeping with.
If you don't have,
you're not gonna do that.
Yeah, if you don't have that type of relationship. Where either person,
I'm gonna tell you this.
If either person is not looking at each other as a suspect, and it's a legit love and a legit enjoyment, and to find out that she's pregnant, they're going to be like, oh, I love my wife, I love my girl, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. They have no reason to go down the child support. No. Now, you might have your friends. Some people do be like, yo, you sure that's your baby? You know what I'm saying? Because it's natural.
There are married couples especially that go through child support.
Especially in our culture, it's like, yo, did you do that blood test? You know what I mean? That's on the norm. But real love, real relationships, they not going to do it because they have no reason to. Now, the only reason why couples is going to child support, going to get a blood test, a DNA test, is because the situation was rocky.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you this. How many relationships you been in and said, oh yeah, this is my boo. This is the one I'm going to be with. Relationships rarely last 30, 40 years until either the man or the woman pass away. Rarely.
What they got to do with the person?
So, I'm going to tell you what they got to do with. Nothing is for certain. I can tell you this. If you want to always protect yourself, go get that DNA test. Go get that DNA.
I'm not messing with a stripper.
I'm not saying. Now listen.
I'm not messing with a stripper.
It had nothing to do with it.
No,
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
So hold on. Let me get this right.
Hold on.
Let me go.
Let me finish because I'm almost done. I could be with a woman for 14 years. Never know that child is mine. Until you say, guess what? I want to get a blood test, and guess what? I found out that child ain't mine. Now that's coming from experience. So go ahead.
So me and my woman sit down and plan to have a child. We're going to go boom, 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 do all of this. And she get pregnant. And you telling me after we sat down at the dining room table and we both agreed and planned this, that I should tell her right after that, we need to go get a blood test.
Why are you always specifically putting out? I'm talking in general. I'm not talking about. I'm
speaking. No.
No, but let him use. I'm looking at him as him and his
I'm in
lady.
I'm speaking for the general people. You're speaking from
his situation.
But
you're not speaking for the general people.
I am. You're speaking for the professional side. I'm speaking to the average Joe bro that got his woman that he loves.
I'll tell you what. Hold on.
Then
because you know I love Google.
But wait a minute. If you say I can't speak for the general people, then you can't speak for the professional people.
Yeah.
You got to go off your own experience.
That's what I did.
But that's your experience.
And I'm going for my profession.
See,
professionally. Hold on.
But that's because it's
professionally,
something rocky.
I tell people always go get a blood test. Always.
Now listen, if he go get the blood test, that mean that he already had an inkling, you know what I mean, of a thought that this may not be mine.
There's no way that's going to cross my mind.
Yeah.
We sat down and talked. I love you.
And then it happens.
Well, I think I'm ready for a baby. You know what? I'm ready for a baby too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pregnant. We should go get a blood test. What?
All right, I'm going to read this here. Overall research shows that somewhere between 15 to 50% of divorces are due to infidelity. Although the American Psychological Association narrows the estimate down to 20 to 40%.
We know that.
So, like I said, on a professional, I will always advise people, any of my cases, go get the blood test. That's it. Now, hold on. Now, it ain't like the end of the world.
That's only because of your personal history.
15 to 40%.
You ain't basing it. So right, you include yourself in that 15 to 40%.
I just Googled it. Is it infidelity? I just Googled it. Now that's not saying that his marriage is going to go that way, or your marriage is going to go that, or my marriage is going to go that way.
What you saying?
But
doesn't make
I'm
sense.
saying that statistically.
But we listen what you're saying. You saying it's not 100% sure your marriage is going to go that way. Your marriage is going to go that way.
You may fall between that 5%.
But you
that 15.
But you turn around and promote that everyone should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Listen.
No.
We're going to agree to disagree.
Bro, you're going to cause so much friction in your house. Not even, you know what?
How would you cause friction in your house?
What? All right. So let me take that back. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. I don't even care about that. If we are two loving people, we talking about, see, you got to remember, I move off of reactions. Everything has to everything has to go in order. There's no way, hold on.
Let him finish.
There's no way in order where me and a woman, we make an agreement to have a child, we love each other, we living together, we starting a family. There's no way in those steps do the conversation. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Nowhere in that conversation or those steps in order, back to back to back, where I say we should get a blood test. It's never going to happen.
How many failed marriages think exactly the same way you
don't
think?
matter.
No, it does matter.
So
what you're saying is what I said.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't matter.
Let me ask you a question.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. Because I tell her, let's go get a blood test, you think that's going to save the marriage? It's still going to be a broken marriage, whether you get a blood test or not.
For the simple fact that
How would you know?
What
you mean?
How would you know?
You asked her.
A blood test can't stop you from breaking up.
Asking somebody then guess what? You never had that bond anyway.
You never had the bond if you asking.
Listen. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. And I can't change the way you think. That's why I love these debates. Same way y'all can't change the way I think. What I think is if you have a child, go get a blood test. Period. Go get a blood. if that's your woman and she loves you, you can be mad all you want, and y'all gonna be together. If that come back and say that child is your baby,
Carlo,
cool, you right.
Los has this Oga Bonga. He got this Oga Bonga.
Yes, I do.
He got that Oga Bonga.
That shit don't work that way, Los. That do not work that way, bro.
No, it does.
No, it don't.
I just pulled up statistics for you. I just pulled up statistics.
Listen, that's statistics.
All right, let me see. Where was you? Where they did that at? They did that with the black Africans, or they? Where did they go with that?
Listen,
where did they go with that?
Stop. Listen, the one thing us blacks, we got to stop with the. Oh well, where that's that. They introduced to the black, but you don't know that.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Because
all I know is what Google told me.
I ain't worried about Google. Because I can call 10 different relationships and ask that question. They going to hang up on me.
Yes.
I can call, and I can call same. Are you divorced? Are you divorced?
Had nothing to do with no child.
Wait a minute. No, are you divorced?
But it had nothing to do with a child.
I'm just answering the question.
Yes. It has nothing to do with a child.
When you first got married, did you think, shit, in about the next 10 years, I'm gonna be get married again?
Nobody gets married. You can't use that. Nobody gets married to think about a divorce.
Because I'm using that the same way you just used it. Same way you just used it a few minutes ago.
Who gets married to think about 3 years from getting a divorce?
Same way you just used it a couple of minutes ago. I did. When you said, when I choose a woman,
has Oga Bonga.
Yeah. And yes,
Let me hit you in the head with that.
Yes, I do.
Cook now. Boom. Drag it in the kitchen.
Listen. We always appreciate your comments. Any comments, questions, and concerns, please leave them in the description. I love it.
Or cook now. Boom. Drag it.
I hit him in the head. Drag him, that's right.
Crazy. Yo.
This your podcast, baby. All right, where we at? We are at, dude. We are at
number 3.
reaction video number
3.
3, I guess.
Hey, hold on. Say 3 in Spanish.
Cuantos.
Trace.
Uno, dos.
You said Cruncher. You said
Wait a
Trace.
minute.
One of y'all need to get it right.
Oh, no, it's Trace. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Look, one of y'all need to get it right.
Quanto was 4.
Yeah,
Uno,
I
dos,
forgot.
tres.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So listen, dude gets slapped so hard, he started throwing up gang signs. Yo, do you watch that sport?
That's the dumbest sport ever.
You think so, bro?
Yes.
What is it?
Come on.
What sport?
The slapping sport.
Oh, no.
Yo, bro, Dana White produces.
And he's an asshole. That's the dumbest sport.
Dana says, I'm trying to make money.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Somebody slamming somebody?
Get paid some. Yeah, they'd be
They
slapping
all of
the shit
them
out of each
are
other.
morons.
Look, let's check it out.
1.
Here it is.
2.
We're through. No chance. Look at that. Waved it off. No need for the count. I mean, my God, he slapped the shit out of it.
Holy shit.
Oh, he doesn't know where he is. I mean, that's the kind of force that can be generated. We're not playing games here. Oh, man.
That was incredible. Tattoo for his son on his chest right there.
We spoke about the difficulties that his young boy Cale is going through. His wife Alyssa is sitting at home watching this right now, over the moon.
Thanks, Monster Knockouts. Brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
First and Spurs taxidermy. He might need to stuff Jay Rivera and put him on a mantelpiece because he's still on the floor.
Look at this. Bisping.
Bang!
How clean was that shot?
Look at that. And then that's it.
Well, he's going to fall out of the picture here. And, the crazy thing is, Rivera was the one that talked about technique. He's built like a martini glass.
Hey, listen, Jay Rivera, really, really nice guy. I was excited to see what he was going to bring to the table. But look at that. Lovely technique. Didn't lift the feet off the floor.
Look at this.
Look at that. Pound, pound, pound. Stay down. I mean, yes, I love this. I love this.
Cole Young.
You got to win that coin toss. You got to win that coin toss.
Yes, you're right. You're right. It's the most important coin toss in sports.
Oh, man. Poor Jay Rivera.
One.
Here it is.
2.
Yo.
Oh!
You can still feel it. Go ahead, 40, lead this one off, bro.
Yes.
Idiots, morons,
Come on,
jackasses,
say it.
donkeys. I can keep going on.
That was a monster slap, bro.
Yo, bro, you
That was sponsored by Monster.
That's just anything for attention right now, yo. First of all, your brain rattled so much in your goddamn head right there, and it had nowhere to go, nowhere to escape. Just smacked in the air, so his whole equilibrium is off.
Did he catch him in the air?
Yeah, he smacked the whole side of his face.
I thought he got him. I thought he got all the jaw.
He smacked the whole
cupped
thing.
that joint like
He smacked the whole thing. He smacked the whole thing, the air, the jaw. Lucky he got the mouthpiece in because he would have got lockjaw. He'd have got lockjaw if the mouthpiece wasn't in there. And for his whole body to seize up like that, yo, bro, I can't entertain stuff like this, man. That's one reason why I don't watch MMA.
You don't look at MMA?
Nah, shit is a joke to me.
Nah, Stizzy.
I'm scared for him. I hope he okay.
I don't.
Because that's serious.
I hope he can't get up. I hope he can't walk.
No, that's not cool.
That's it. You do asshole stuff.
Like, why would you? You know what? Because I saw one time somebody had put a firecracker in his mouth. Like a dummy. Yeah.
Well,
it was a small
stupid games. You want
it was a small fire.
No lips.
But listen, it was just a very small firecracker, but it blew all of this off.
Yes, you do know that.
Oh yeah, because the
gunpowder.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
did he have his mouth closed?
Yeah.
Well, that's like if you close your hand on fire, you could blow half your hand off.
But I don't care. Either way, my point is both of them is stupid.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And you wouldn't call that
jaws hanging off?
Look, it was going, and his tongue was flapped out and everything.
Oh, fuck!
You can't even talk. He was just standing there. And you know what? All his friends was just in shock. Like, what are they going to do?
Yes, it should have blew his whole mouth off.
No,
man.
That's so hard. But my point is that this is idiotic.
Well, you know what?
This is not even a sport. It's like really idiotic. You already had boxing.
It's getting sponsors. It's getting sponsorships.
Listen, they'll sponsor anything.
They'll sponsor anything.
Well, anything that's gonna make them money.
Anything controversial.
Yeah, well, sponsor us because we're about to make y'all money.
It's assholes. Right?
Sponsor us. We're about to make y'all money. You understand what I'm saying? What? Sponsor somebody.
So it's like the guy to put his head in the alligator mouth. I pray to God that he just snapped his whole head.
You saw a video where the guy put his head in the alligator mouth?
Yeah, so what people don't know, the alligator tongue is super, super sensitive. So you can put your head in there as long as it don't touch the tongue. Me, I'm praying for a bead of sweat to drop and hit the tongue so the head can snap.
That's not cool.
I pray to God every time they do that. Like the one boy, he playing around with the lion, stick his finger in and the lion catch his finger.
Oh, I think I saw that video.
And the lion locked out on it.
He ain't gonna let it go.
I hope it take the whole finger.
Yo, hold up.
9-finger discount.
Hold up. Did you see a video with I don't know if it was a baboon or a chimpanzee that grabbed the guy's shirt? Kept hold.
Oh, yeah. He didn't want to let him go.
That was comical, boy. I love that one. You see that one? Oh, my God. Somebody did a voiceover talking about, yeah, I got your ass now.
They all idiots, man.
I got your ass now.
But that's just an idiotic game. It's not even a sport.
Yeah,
like somebody slapping the crap out of you.
Because us men, we barbaric. We just do barbaric
things. Yeah.
Bro, them days is over.
Yeah, I mean, we
Billy
do
Club home, man. It's better ways to have
we do barbaric
conversations.
things.
It's bad, bro.
There's better ways to make money.
Yeah, like a job. Just get
like,
up.
yo, he seized up, literally.
Yeah, because he got this knocked out of him. Have you ever been knocked out?
No.
Yeah,
I've been knocked out.
I know you've been
before.
put to sleep a couple of times.
Yeah. I got knocked out standing up.
Damn. You still standing up?
I was playing football.
They put you on the kickstand?
No. They asked the game was
the game that we was playing?
Yeah. And they asked me to play fullback.
I remember the game.
And we did a sweep to our sideline.
And you blocked. I
was blocking for Sweeney. It was a toss to our sideline.
Yeah,
and I saw the safety.
You block a line? It was a D-back.
No, it was the safety. I saw the safety.
Your D-backs are safety.
No. D-back and then there's the safety.
Oh, you tripping.
But whatever. If that's what you want to call it, it's two different things. It's two different positions.
Look at her. She don't know.
No.
It's two different positions.
Hey, tripping. No. A defensive back is a safety, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I've been playing defensive back all my life.
And I think you might got it wrong. A D-back is not a safety.
Defensive back are safeties.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Defense are backs or defense are backs. Safeties are safeties.
No, bro.
All right.
All right, we're good. So wait, so I remember. I remember the hit.
Yeah, so they tossed the ball. I seen him from the gate. I peeped him. I knew that was my man. I peeped him right from the gate. One, we was on our sideline, so I knew that wasn't going to play out right. If he hit me and do some damage, I knew I was going to hear this all the way home. So I buckled down, boom, boom, right down on mouthpiece. I seen him coming. But when he was coming full speed. Damn.
Wow.
Made me pick up full speed.
Wow.
I think because you stopped.
I stopped.
And everybody cheered. That's when you woke up.
And that's when I woke up. So if he's standing in front of me today, I don't know who he is. All I know is I saw him coming. I said, oh, he's coming really, really fast. And I buckled down. Woo, woo. And when he came, I just lunged into him. Whop. I don't know where he went, but I was out. And then I heard was, great hit by number 40. And I'm like, yeah.
He went up in the stands.
Oh, he did? Bro, I couldn't tell you where he went.
Well, like, you know, listen, do you remember when we played Virginia? And I don't know, and I was on the kickoff. I was on the punt return team. And I was blocking for Rocket.
I seen him the other day too.
Oh yeah, how's he doing?
He's doing good.
I was blocking Rocket, and I came back around and I caught somebody just sleeping, rung his bell, and same thing like you. I was knocked out, but then when you hear everybody cheering, you wait. It woke me back up. It's like, yeah. You know, I was going in the locker room like, yeah, I got my belt.
I was done. I remember leaning over there. They like, great hit. I'm like, yeah. I don't know where Bull went. I swear, I hit Bull so hard, I don't know where he went. I don't know if did he fall to my feet. Like, I don't know where he went.
Oh, nah, boy, he went. Listen, he went flying.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't tell you where he went.
Both of y'all was coming y'all was coming full speed.
He came from 15 yards deep.
Y'all go full speed.
He came from 15 yards deep. And I saw him.
He read the pitch.
Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, he read
saw
it.
So once Mark called the cadence, I did a shift. And when I shift to the side where he was blocking, he started running. They ain't even snapped the ball yet. He just started running. I said, oh, God, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Oh, God, I saw him. So I come around the corner, and when I seen him, so he had already picked up full speed within 4 or 5 yards. I turned it on. And what happened was I beat him to the punch because I knew if he would have hit me, he was going to knock me out. He was coming down too fast. So we was like this far apart. I just left my feet. I just dove at him. So I caught him off guard. He was waiting to really load up on me.
Yeah.
I had to beat him. We was on our sideline. You know how our sideline is, though. If he would have fooled me, it'd have been bad.
You'd have got it good.
What?
It would have been bad. So
what? His career would have been over.
Yeah. It definitely would have been. But I aired him out. I just don't know where he went. I don't know his jersey number. I don't know anything. I know I was knocked out. All I heard was, great hit by number 40. I saw him. Yeah. That's what
the PA, what's it? What do you call it? The PA?
Yeah, the PA system.
The PA system, yeah.
So I don't know if everybody thought I was just standing there like chilling. I was knocked out.
I thought you were chilling. You were just standing. Listen, he was standing straight up like this.
I was gone.
I was looking like, what is he doing?
He was knocked out with his eyes open.
Is he taunting him? Is that a taunt?
Yeah, I was out for the count.
I'm like, is that what kind of taunt is that? Normally you
kept playing.
What kind of taunt is that?
You kept playing?
First, well, when I came out of being knocked out,
yeah,
I kept playing. It didn't bother me after that. I had my senses, but before that, I was in La La Land. I was just standing there like.
I mean, listen, you know, the worst concussion that I've ever had was playing against Reggie Barnes. That was the worst concussion. And I think the second worst concussion was when we was playing with the Giants. We was playing against Belmar.
Oh, yeah.
And Gene, messing around with Gene, gave me like seven Androstein pills.
Trip.
What's that?
Androstein?
Dope. Dope for football players.
Yeah, it's like some sort of steroid and something like that. And I took, you want to take like 1 or 2.
You took 7.
Listen, we took 4. We took 4 in the first half. Then we took another 3 coming out of halftime. And Stizzy, I was reading plays. I mean, like everything moving in slow motion. I'm I'm on time hitting everything. And so I got my bell rung. And I remember, because I'm trying to call the play, and I started forgetting. You'll start forgetting real slowly, like, shit, what the fuck? I don't remember the play. And then all of a sudden, like,
man,
where the fuck am I at?
Oh, shucks.
So they pulled me on the sideline, and Buck was like, yo, man, come sit next to me. And I started crying. Literally crying. I'm like, I'm going to kill every motherfucker over there. And he was like, why? And I was like, I don't know. Well, I'm going to kill them all.
Tripping.
Yeah, the man was saying,
leave them shrooms alone.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what football players take. We should take androstenedione pills and coffee at the same time.
Oh, y'all was up.
What?
Y'all was hype.
Yes.
Yo. Not all of us.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't take none of it.
I did. You take them things, you pop them in your coffee before a game. Whoo!
See,
you all
me,
over the place.
I took 2 800s. That's all I did. I had a Mountain Dew, pack of Skittles, and 2 800s.
If you take Motrin before a game, guess what? You're doping up because you get your body numb.
Yes, bro. I didn't play without that. You crazy?
Yeah. See? I didn't take the Motrin. I just did the speedballs. You know what I mean?
Are you crazy? Yo, let them tell me they ain't had Motrins. I'm not playing. Every time I get the ball, I'm a slide. I was a wrecking ball. I'm running into people. Like, I'm chasing people and I got the ball.
Then nah, I ain't going on.
No, I'm not going out there without no Motrins. So now that I'm a civilian, I tried to pop an 800 and almost died.
Yeah, for real.
I can't.
Your body can't tolerate it.
I'm not a superhero no more.
Oh, man, this is your podcast, man. We're coming to the last and final video for episode 49. This is the title video. So some footage resurfaced about the 1973 special report on how the government welfare system destroying or has destroyed the black families. Before I play the video, Stizzy, you work in human services field with me. What do you think about that?
True story.
Yeah. Elaborate?
Yeah. Because for some reason they can't get out of their minds that they can do more. That they can be more. Like you were created to do and be. Not just be, in the projects or be, in staying on welfare and be a generational welfare recipient. Like that's what they created in our minds.
40, you want to add or you want to wait till I play video?
No.
Please add. Okay.
I disagree.
You disagree?
On what she said.
Okay.
Meaning, so I always have this conversation in my house. After you become a certain age, your common sense, your brain develops to do good or do bad. So people chose to stay on welfare, not the system held them down. You chose, you got lazy, you got free money, and you want to keep doing this because there is people that was in that same situation that's no longer on public service. No welfare, no nothing, not in the projects. You chose to say, oh, it's $35 a month for rent? Shoot, I'm living here for the rest of my life. You automatically gave up your rights to be in anything in life. So they make a decision to be on welfare. When you get a certain age, there's no more blaming anybody because we're not back in slavery. We're not like the physical slavery where we got chains on and we got to go back to the hut and we got to listen to master.
Mental slavery.
Yeah, we're not in that no more. So now you can't use that excuse. See, I just think people have too many excuses for why you're not who you are or who you want to be. Those people that's still on welfare have no clue of sitting down, daydream about anything. So yes, you're going to continue to get that system. And you're going to teach your kids that it's okay. You ain't got to teach your kids. They're just going to see that it's okay that the first of the month, mommy's getting food stamps. So guess what they do? They have kids. History repeats itself.
Okay.
It repeats itself.
Okay. All right, well, look, let's get to the video.
Yeah.
Let's get, when you say roll that beautiful bean footage all night.
Roll that tape.
No, she don't want to take it. You're fired.
The Man in the House rule was written to prevent welfare cheating, to make sure that aid to families with dependent children would go only to families headed by mothers. But the effect of the Man in the House rule is to create for children an atmosphere of investigation and surveillance, and thus the welfare system in its operation turns out to be a system to make life harder for children.
The welfare system helps the disintegration of the American family. It offers money to families if the fathers will leave them and stay away, in that sense undoing the very stability of the family and taking away one of the two parents the children, of course, need. And what I have seen, I'm afraid to say, all over the country is that the legal system works against the best kind of home for these children.
Living.
The man in the house rule was written to prevent welfare cheating, to make sure that aid to families with dependent children would go on.
You know, I just want to, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna try to keep it non-professional because the professional side, it'll come out. You know what I mean? Coming from my experience, and I have no issue with, telling people my experience, especially the people that I don't know, because we want to grow this channel. So just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But come from my experience, you know what I mean? So, I was born on welfare, my mother was on welfare, but my mother got herself off welfare. My mother been a nurse for over 30 years. And from what 40 said, if that person has it in them to do better and be better, they're going to get themselves out of that situation.
Your mom, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Your mom is prime example of what I just was talking about.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead.
But we have a lot of families who have mental health issues. A lot of families who have mental health issues. They don't know any better. You know what I mean? So they don't know how to pick themselves up, motivate themselves. That's why they need people like us as social workers. You know what I mean? Because without them, I would never have a job. Anyway, but it is, my job, this is what I signed up to, I went to school for, so it's my duty to make sure that they learn how to get themselves out of that situation. Because we know, working in this field, you see all the corruption. Yeah. And one thing I try to teach, my families, my children, which I call my children, my parents, is this system is corrupt. And it works against your best interests. It works. You can have a loving home, but the first minute you say, I'm going to go apply for WIC, or I'm going to get that free insurance. Oh, well, I need that free housing. Oh, but you have to kick your man out. Because guess what? If they come by and they catch your man in that home, you lose. Bye. You lose all that.
So, I'm gonna leave it alone.
No, go ahead.
All right. First of all, the media is corrupt from the gate. First of all, I have to do my research because last time I checked, it was more white people on welfare than it was black. It has always been like that. It's always been more white people on welfare than black people. The media portray it as a thing of where the African American is on welfare. We need the white people, them little trailer homes and all that you see. All that's white people. White people. Go down Kensington and go into the welfare office.
Give me one of them trailer homes.
Go ahead, so I can blow and crush it. I'm gonna get a Bigfoot truck and run through your whole neighborhood. But it's more white people on welfare than it is black people. But you don't see them this video. You don't see that for the white people. For them, it's emergency assistance. For us, it's welfare. For them, it's
really, all that was created just for the working man to tie him into his next job, like unemployment benefits.
But just like you just said, it's to tie them over. It's an assistant for them. It's a handout for us. You see the difference? So they always want to portray us as like we are needy, when in truth be told, the white people is just as dirty and needy as us. That's just how it is. Look it up. Last time I checked, there was more white people on welfare than it was black.
Now I did read a survey that
something
said
like that. Oh, okay.
Okay. However, when it comes to our culture, since that's who they put on
targeted.
That's who they targeted in this particular video. I was on welfare, but I come from a family that was on welfare. Like my grandma was in the projects down in Frankfurt. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. She was in the projects, and she had to hide my grandfather and, hide the things of his and things of that nature. And she made a vow she would never remain on that. She would never put her kids through that. She would never go. And she came out. Her and my grandfather came out together. Stayed married for 50-something years, right? Mm-hmm. And they gave us work ethics. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was pregnant, when I was pregnant, by the time I got a couple of months, I stopped working. Once they went to a year, and thank God I had family, even though they was, they was dogging me. It was bad. You know what I'm saying? Because they was disappointed that I didn't, I had these kids, I didn't pay attention to my mom because my mom had 4 kids, 4 different daddies. I had 4 kids, 4 different daddies. Mm-hmm. Like my life is an open book. But, so my mom didn't know how to express her love to say, hey, you going down the same road that I'm going down. But nonetheless, I maintained jobs. Every time they turned 1, I would go get a job. You know what I mean? So I use public assistance as a help for me. You know what I'm saying? Until I was able to start working again. So I always kept a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then again, it goes back to what I said. You make a decision. My mom been on welfare my whole entire life. Mm-hmm. I'm against it. I hate welfare. Mm-hmm. I hate it. Like I won't get it. I'll die before I go get public assistance. Yeah. And I mean that. Don't you think I'm on this podcast and I'm on here just podding, saying things to be? I mean that. I give you a prime example.
Podding.
Yeah. That's an actual term.
You potting?
Yeah. You potting. Yeah.
I got a potty.
I give you a prime example. So I call myself going to the market for the missus. And she bought food stamps off of somebody. She know I hate food stamps. So she got the card. So she like, you gonna use the card? I always say, no, I'm gonna use my money. That's what I get up and go to work for. Mm-hmm. So this one time, she was getting mad at me because it's right here, use it and stop. All right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I go to the market. I put all this stuff in the cart. I got the list. I'm cool. I'm chilling. Time to pay. I'll look at up and down the aisle. Who's young? Not going in your line. Not going in your line. Not going in your line. You're too young. Not going in your line. I go all the way down to the last line. Last line, old lady. I let everybody go in front of me. Finally, I come up with 2 carts full of stuff. All right, cool. This young girl getting behind me with her daughter. Now, mind you, I got on a polo sweatsuit from head to toe, pair of Gucci's
with a card,
with an access card. I got Gucci's on. I got all this.
She probably was saying in her head, "You know that crap ain't real." She
probably didn't even know. But by me panicking so much,
right,
I slid the card in there, and the John said,
What?
I freaked out. I freak out. I grabbed my card, bam, slide it in there and pay for it, no problem. So I vowed, like, yo, I'm never using welfare. I'm just like, it was so bad for me. I used to wait as a young boy. See, when I welfare with me, it was food stamp books.
Yep.
The browns was the ones.
Oh yeah.
The fives was the blue. And it kept going. So I knew them all. I used to wait outside the store until everybody left the store to go inside. Because I didn't want to get clowned because I had food stamps.
Because it was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. It's still embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's still embarrassing to me.
Well, you know what? It's not embarrassing because of, like Lo said, we come from our social work background and that mental health is real. And it's hard. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. They need somebody that's consistent. Constantly in their ear, like, yo, you can do better. Yeah, it's more to life. I came from X, Y, and Z, not trying to throw my life in your face, but I came from, and I'm teaching, I'm doing parenting classes now where I'm talking to, my parents like, yo, it's better life. You know what I mean? It's more to it. I've been through, all the whole gamut that you could think of in life. I've been through that.
And I think it's just like, I hear you, and I don't know. My girl said I don't have sympathy for things because of the way that I went through, and I got to the point where I want more. Like it was so bad, and I had to realize that it's not the fact that I'm embarrassed of my mom or anything like that, because I felt like
you
that.
shouldn't be.
It wasn't that. I just wanted more. I like fancy stuff. And my mom, my sisters and them, they at the time, all my sisters was on welfare. They're bunch of kids like my mom, the whole cycle thing. But you know, my sisters, everybody doing good now. But it's like, bro, I'm not getting on it.
Regardless,
yeah. It's not going to happen.
Listen, I feel you.
Well, I mean, it's not going to happen for me, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope it doesn't.
And it goes back to saying like, yo, people just have to want things. Like I want nice things. And for a long time, I thought something was wrong with me.
Because listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If you ever need to get on welfare, let me get that car. I'm gonna give you $500 for it.
You're gonna have to, because I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, Stizzy, this is like this. Hey, bro, give me them keys. I'm gonna hold it for you. This your podcast. 40. Top 5, baby. Give me some with the top 5. Give me them top
5. 5.
Give it up.
What I want to do first.
Give me them Fab 5.
I got my notes. I'm not privy to have. That's just so sexy.
Because I got my notes right here.
Yeah, I'm not privy to that.
El Plaga.
Here's a fly.
Alrighty. All right, I'm gonna go here
It's
first.
about jump on the second show. Oh, that's what you said. I'm sorry. I read it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go this way first. I'm gonna be nice today. I'm gonna be nice because I'm going in sometimes. All right, let me see.
While he's doing that, I'm sipping my shit.
All right, here we go.
What we got?
Number 5.
Top 5 ways to date your spouse.
Oh,
is this early in a relationship or like when you just meet her?
No, you dug in. And you want to keep the fire.
Okay. Let's keep that fire.
You want to keep the fire.
The roaring flame.
Yes. All right, so number one. Set some private time for your spouse alone.
Yeah.
Talking about for both of y'all or
no, just for her or him.
By herself?
Yeah.
For her or him.
Okay.
Because you got the kids all the time. You got this. You got work. You coming in. You need your clothes washed. You got to cook dinner. Like you set some time for her or him to go away in a room on a just a date, just chilling by herself and let that person woosah.
Yeah, good one.
Give it to him. Yeah. I'm stroking.
That's brother love over there.
I'm stroking.
Y'all know I'm nice with this. You know I'm nice with this thing over here, right? You know I'm nice. To the my Fab 5 is sexy, baby.
All right, go ahead. What we got?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Save some money for a dinner date or a little quick trip.
Date night. Date night. Date night is the shit. Date night is the shit.
Yes. I don't care if you just go to Chicky and Pete's. I don't care if you go to Sizzlers. Sizzlers.
You mean Longhorn?
My God. Sizzlers ain't been out for years.
Here you go, no more Sizzlers. Oh, you want to hear a crazy thing? So I did, 3 months in Cali 2 years ago? They got Sizzlers out there.
And Sizzlers down south.
Yes,
It's
they got
Sizzlers.
Cali?
Yes, it is. It's in Cali and down
freaked out
south.
when I saw that, but nobody knew why I was laughing. Sizzlers. What? So that's the Red Lobster down Sizzlers. Down Cali. Yeah, Sizzlers. Yes. What number we on? Number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3. So number 3 is a little bit opposite of number 1, where you make time for the solo. Number 3 is schedule time for each other.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yes. Even if y'all got your favorite TV show, y'all can take walks. Y'all can go to coffee shops.
Yes.
It's something intimate to have a conversation with each other to keep the love going, to keep that connection going. You know, even just holding hands.
Just holding hands.
Yep.
Love Guru 40.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. You know what's crazy? Crazy. You know, I was never into holding hands when I was younger.
Yeah.
I like holding hands now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, holding hands.
Because you done chilled out. You don't want all them bros you was with.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Now you got your man, girl.
I'm good. hold hands, you know what I mean? Talk
Go
dirty
ahead, hold
and shit.
that Pammy Poo hand.
I talk dirty like when you talk dirty. I talk dirty.
I don't know. He hold her hand after he hit her with the club and dragged her in the kitchen.
Onga bonga. Onga bonga.
Yeah, so, I don't know how that works. I don't know how that work out. I don't know how that work out.
We have a certain kind of relationships.
Yeah, stick.
Onga bonga.
Stick meet woman. Woman get fired now. Meat. Yeah. I want meat.
What are your vegetables? I want meat.
All right. Number 4.
Number 4.
Element of surprise.
Yes.
So do a little surprise.
Do a little surprise for him or her.
Well,
hey, what you doing? Throw some clothes on, about to swing past and come pick you up.
Yeah.
She be like, okay,
how should I dress?
She be like, hold on. You got to get out now. You got to get out right now.
Hey, that's cool. As long as he gone before I get there.
Oh, man. That's the I can't remember the time.
Oh, we got one more.
Number 5.
I forgot how to count.
Number 5.
Number 5. And this one to me really is number 1.
Say it.
Play games.
Oh, yes.
Dirty games?
No, any kind of games.
Any kind of games.
Any kind of games.
Sorry?
Any kind of games.
Etch a sketch?
Any kind of games.
Nintendo?
Any kind of games.
Phase 10.
Any kind of game. So here's the deal. The best one to play is Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
Q&A? Question and answer?
Yes, because you can ask her questions that's deep intimacy that y'all would never, ever sit down at a table and have a conversation.
So she'd be like, yeah, well, I was going through your phone. Who's that girl?
If that's what it is. If that's what it is.
This Unga Bonga.
That's my mama.
So you can ask a deep question. You ready for this question? I took my time and thought about this one. So when you have these kind of like crazy, this is how you wow her too. These crazy kind of questions, you would ask a question like, what pain in me would you heal? Boom.
Ooh,
that boy just get deep. What pain that you see that's in me that I have would you heal?
Oh, that's a good one. Go ahead. That's Love Guru 40 over there.
Shocky, ducky, quack. And y'all thought I was an angry man. I'm not an angry man. I'm just like,
That's Love Guru 40.
Oh, man. That's 40 Fast 5.
That's 40 Fast 5.
Get the 40 Fast 5.
Hey, man, I do my thing, man.
Yeah,
I do that thing for real.
Yeah, he leave him wet. Put him back in the barn. Oh, man, this show on podcast, episode 49.
Yeah, 49.
Oh, man, listen, you know what? Before we end this episode, remember, we'll be back, so don't go nowhere. But before we end this episode, you know, I mean, some of the shit that I see on the internet, so I'm going to run this down. Man. Pennsylvania, because we're from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania's top 10 most burglarized cities. Yeah, I'm running that shit down because y'all need to watch out for y'all in some of these cities in PA. You know what I mean? Because PA, we gets grimy. You know what I mean? Number 10.
Oh, you running it down now?
I'm running start from number 10, going to number 1.
Go ahead.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Surprisingly, Philadelphia.
Burglary? Yeah,
surprisingly, you would think Philly would be number 1, bro.
No, killing, we be number 1. Not burglary.
We ain't robbing. We just take it live.
We take it live.
We take it as live.
That don't surprise me. That's about right.
Yeah, I mean, number 9.
Number 9.
Hold on. If it was like 70s and maybe early 90s, then we probably have been.
You'd have got
say
robbed.
number 10. Then I'd be like, oh wow, for real? I just
Sticker boys.
Now, nah, that's about right.
Yeah. All right, number 9.
Number 9.
Selling Groves, PA.
I don't even know that.
I don't know. I don't know. I think that's somewhere near like York. Yeah, it is. It's somewhere near York, PA. And then number 8 is York, PA.
Oh shucks.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of these places are suburbs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They just
they
robbing.
Got neighbors.
Half of them leave their doors open. Is it considered robbing if you leave the door unlocked?
No, because you're just inviting them in.
Yeah, come on in, take whatever you want. We don't even watch that television.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Ambridge, PA.
Ambridge
up there again.
Thieving ass.
Yep. Ambridge PA is number 7. Number 6, Harrisburg. Harrisburg, PA. Yeah, and you don't ever think the Harrisburg.
No, the government.
You know, we should be up Harrisburg all the time.
All the time, every weekend.
Number 5, Reading, PA.
Oh, I believe that.
You believe that?
I believe Reading.
You Reading? Like,
I believe that Reading.
Like, yeah, we think.
I love y'all over there, but I believe y'all.
Out there in Lancaster? What, you gonna take a horse? Shit in front of my house. Shit in front of my house. You like I'll blow your brains out.
I mean, number 4 is Newcastle.
Oh, shucks.
Newcastle. I didn't know we had a Newcastle.
I thought I was about to say
Delaware. Yeah.
I really thought that was Delaware.
Yeah. Pennsylvania's a very large state.
Definitely.
Huge.
Yeah, and I know.
It take us 5 hours just to go see a kid.
And you know what's crazy? Pennsylvania is one of the most racist states in America.
That's why I be like, Lord, please don't let my car break down in these ducky
all the way up
roads
East Giblet.
Yeah, with lions, tigers, and bears.
Look what you're reading. Harrisburg? Like,
yeah.
They don't want us up there?
Yeah, Pennsylvania's top 10 most burglarized cities.
All right, what's next?
That's what we got. We are at number 4, Newcastle. We had number 3 is Duquesne.
Really?
Yeah. Out there near Pittsburgh.
Yeah, near Pittsburgh.
Yeah, isn't that surprising? Some of these are very small cities. Number 2. McKees Rocks.
No.
Don't have no clue where they're at. It's probably a population of 12.
Well, they kick rocks at McKees Rocks.
Population of 12.
To bust out your window, they kick them rocks over
number
there.
12. Yeah, number 10 is still from number 11. To get to number 12.
Number 1.
And number 1 is Chester, PA. Get him for Chester. Take it home.
I believe it.
Get your hands out my pocket, fool. Take your hands out my pocket, fool.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell this quick story before we end this episode. So look, back in the day when I was a young boy, I should date this girl from Chester, man. Her name was Donna. I used to be infatuated by this girl. So it was my birthday because I was on her top, hard on her top. Like, yo, what's up? See you, what's up? And you bullshit. So it was my birthday. So she says, yeah, I'm gonna take you out for your birthday. Cool. You know what I mean? I was a young boy. I was on her top. So she comes down and she takes me out. This is when they used to have the Chili's restaurant on 38th and Chestnut. This is when it first came. When it first came.
Yeah.
So, when we go out, we have dinner, and she hit me with the left my wallet home. The shit that we do. So I wound up paying my own birthday dinner. You hussy.
Better than me, because I'm like, damn, I left mine too.
So yeah, but I was on her top. You know what I mean? When you're on my top, you don't care. So, we get back, at my mom's crib. We used to live around 60th Street, so I was going to try to sneak her in the house. I'm like, yo, what's up? You come in the house? So I get something in that McLovin. What's up? Oh, no, I got to leave. Like, you fucking hussy. So now I'm fuming. She said, oh, I got you a birthday cake. And I took that birthday cake, man. I threw that shit out of my car. That shit slid up the windshield and went right down the back of the door. And I was mad. Since then, I hated Chester.
So that's your Chester.
I hated Chester. That's my
That's your Chester story.
Yeah,
I thought you was getting robbed. Like,
over 40 years later, I still hate Chester.
I thought they was going to rob me. Talking about a birthday cake.
She didn't rob him on the smooth, but
if I see you, Donna, I'm still going to kill you.
He joking, Donna. Let's move on.
This your podcast, man. Episode 49.
49.
Yo. Take us home.
Nigga.
Hey, we will be back with episode 50. We deuces.